We made it!
Yeah, now this is a year we've been on now because we started with the top 20 from 2021, and now we're going to give you our top 25 from 2022 and a bit more. It's been quite a year. There's been a lot of music. In fact,
People have been very busy.
there's a stack of stuff that didn't make the top 25 and more. Anyway, but
We
yeah.
reviewed, I think it's 135 albums this year. More! A lot of, some didn't make the cut, but these are the gold choices of the litter. So, yeah, we're stoked. I think we have a lot of the same top 25, and some are different, but
Yeah, there's some crossover. I don't know. Yeah, there is quite a bit. So I think I glanced at it. I had to because we had to have the stuff ready. So it's not a complete surprise for us. Maybe, and if you've been watching, it's probably not a complete surprise for you. And before we get started, I want to thank the people who've been watching us all year. Ron Williams, fucking. Who else? We got Tina and Paul and
Craig Wright.
oh yeah,
us.
god damn. All you know who
Mike
you
Folden watches us sometimes.
So all right, you know who you are. All the people who come and talk to me about this. It's awesome. Thanks for watching the show. We're gonna keep doing it because we have fun doing it. And we like to listen to music, and it's Sean's idea, and it was a good one. So we're gonna keep up with it.
Ah, well, thanks.
So all right, so we are gonna start off with each of our 25th, our pick for the 25th greatest album of this last year.
And it could be a full length, it could be an EP, it could be a 7-inch with 2 songs on. You know, like.
Uh-huh.
It differs.
Oh yeah,
So-
I can't do that. That's ridiculous. Okay, you pick yours.
Okay.
Okay, this is the only lame move I'm gonna make like this. I've got a 3-way tie, okay?
What?
Yeah, no. That's weak. But
Right.
you know, you've got some honorable mentions. Instead of honorable mentions, I've got this 3-way tie.
All right.
Okay, we should have been more organized than this. Here's
It's all
one
right.
of mine. Okay. Oh, what you got?
This is
Okay.
my 25th.
Yeah. Did you see? Here's one of mine. You see what my 25 is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that one.
There's 3. I've got. Okay. God damn. Sorry, people.
They're all here. We just we have to sift through
Okay.
them.
So I've got a 3-way tie, and let's talk about your 25th favorite first.
Okay.
While I look for mine.
All right. So coming up as my 25th is Night of the Vampire Eternal Night EP. Man.
From Houston, right?
From Houston. These guys, I don't know what else they've put out. I've really tried to dig to find some
I
more
think
of their
that's
material.
it.
Yeah, this
They put out that on vinyl later in the year too.
this shit, this is so good. This is some quality, like, I wouldn't say doom, but like horror, organ-filled like doom metal. And I just totally get into this. If you can imagine the Damned, what's that horror record that they put out? I can't think of what the name of it is.
Phantasmagoria.
Phantasmagoria, but like heavier. That's Night of the Vampire. So number 25.
That's a good one. That's a solid pick, and I would like to see that. I have not seen a listing of them playing live either.
I can't find
And would
shit on
like
these
to see
guys.
that.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got a 3-way tie for 3 rock albums that I enjoyed that you might have seen in other people's places. We've got the Scorpions, Rock Believer, Creator, Hate Uber Alice, and Clutch, Sunrise on Slaughter Beach. Oh my God, listen to that car alarm. These, you know what? These are all totally enjoyable. You know, like when I was going through my list, there were some things that, like, I was like, I don't have to talk about that because so many other people talked about it, and you don't need to come here to hear about the Scorpions or Clutch or whatever or Creator. But you know what? These records are all totally enjoyable. I haven't heard a fucking Scorpions album since Blackout, right? Mm-hmm. So I mean, it's totally fucking fun.
So fun.
Yeah, this album, not the best Creator album, but completely fucking enjoyable. Same goes for Clutch. These bands are playing their strong suit and putting together a solid quality product that I could put on at any time and enjoy. I like all three of these albums, and they're in a three-way tie for 25th for me.
And Creator for me is one of my runners-up. So
Well,
I guess you could say that's
yeah.
also a 25 for me.
We all like Creator. Yeah. Okay, cool.
All right,
so we don't have to. We can take these out of the stack. To
Take
be
them
less
out.
Confusing. Okay, so now we're gonna go to number 24, and if you find yours first,
I did.
you talk about
All
your
right.
number 24.
Number 24 for me is a band, another
it up.
band from Houston. I didn't mean to do this, but Shit Stormtrooper, Gulf Coast Grind Violence.
Oh, man.
Man, these kids fucking rip it up, dude. And unfortunately, they broke up last month, and I'll never see them unless they reform a new band. But this is so much fun. I really loved the vocalist. She rocks. You can hear all her vocals. Just fun, tight grind violence, Gulf Coast grind violence. So number 24 for Sean, Shit Stormtrooper.
Okay, my 24th favorite album is John Spencer and the Hitmakers. Spencer Gets It Lit. John Spencer doing what he does best. This kind of reminds me of Extra Width. No new ground broken here once again, but John Spencer giving us exactly what we want. It's very relaxed. It's very rocking at the same time. And he'll kick back in a groove and stick with it just like he has always with the Blues Explosion. If you like John Spencer, you'll enjoy this.
Wait, we can't put
Bob
the CDs away because there may be some that I have that are.
That's
above
why I
ones.
asked.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So if you have any of these, I'll just leave them.
I don't know though. I don't think none of those are actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
none
if
of
you
these,
have,
can put those away.
okay. So we might see that.
Yeah.
Okay. So
23. Let's go on to number 23.
yeah, you got your 23. I'm looking for mine.
It's a 7-inch.
Okay.
I'll be right behind you.
Oh, here we go. I'm first. Number 23 for me, King's X, 3 Sides of One.
That's an awesome record.
These guys, and you know what? This is a record that, like, we saw them perform almost this entire album live, and they really brought it home. And it really brought it up for me. Like I said, if you miss Prince and you like, this is like a soulful Prince, Jimi Hendrix, Beatlesy type rock record. The production couldn't be better. It's got some really amazingly catchy songs on it, and they really brought it home live. And gotta hand it to King's X, 3 Sides of One for my number 23. All right,
number 23 for me, Battle Beats. Man, I love this guy, Andres. He actually hit us back up and thanked us for the review that we gave him on this record. And thank you, Andres, if you're watching this again. Man, this is some fantastic garage rock, and I'm just now
punk in classic style.
And I just realized that it was mastered by Jason Morales at the Barbecue Shack here in Austin, Texas. But,
boy, he did a lot of good stuff, including the first Yardwork album.
But if you want some garage punk, then get the Battle Beats. This is some like really good stuff, like really fun time.
All right, number 22. Let me see if I can find this. You got your 22?
Yeah, I just got to find it.
Oh boy. We really have that?
All right, here we go. I win. High Command, number 22. Eclipse of the Dual Moons. Fucking A, this is some great thrash death metal. A lot of just great songs. They're all different. It's not a sleeper. It gets better as it goes on. But a great thrash crossover.
It's based
death
on
metal
some
band.
role-playing games?
Yeah. They've got great games like, or great songs like Chamber of Agony and Siege of Warfare. And they base a lot of their songs on stories. I can't think of any authors right now. But High Command, everyone will love this.
Michael Moorcock, right?
Yeah, Michael Moorcock.
Okay.
That's right.
So my number 22 is To the Dead from Exhumed. Man, this is some fucking polished hardcore death metal. It's got great lyrics. It's got some fucking ruling songs. That package tour was fucking special. That they headlined this year with Castrated and Escuela Grind. And my favorite song is Defecated, and this album is a solid rocker when you put it on. It's a great death metal album. I love Exhumed. All right, and this one's great.
All right, 21.
21, that's on mine. Here's mine.
Okay.
From Hanoi Rocks, Michael Monroe with I Live Too Fast to Die Young. This has so many catchy songs on it. God, I want to get old like him. I mean, he's not that much older than me. They started young, but goddamn, it's just some great classic rock. It's got so many just catchy, great songs on it. I really like Everybody's Nobody, Antisocialite. So many good songs. I Live Too Fast to Die Young.
Yeah.
Anyway, do yourself a favor. Check out Michael Monroe. I Live Too Fast to Die Young.
Not a stinker on that entire record. It's so fun. Okay, so number 21 for me is 16, the band from the 90s that decided to reform, Into the Dust.
That's a good record.
This is a solid fucking hitter. These guys are, I don't know how to describe them. I would say like a little more progressive than Helmet, but they I wouldn't even say death metal. They're like heavy thrash, but
stoner rock.
Yeah,
even.
stoner rock. Yeah. They can get like stoner rock.
They can be like Queens of the Stone Age a little bit,
right,
but heavier, insane a little bit.
But they get some really deep, like heavy stoner rock grooves, a little faster, great vocals. But yeah, 16, a lot of fun. Everyone will enjoy this one if you like that kind of stuff.
All right, number 20. I got mine ready.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. The shoegaze death metal sounds of Temple of Void with their 10th album called Summoning the Slayer. Oh my god. Yeah, do yourself a favor. This is my first ranking shoegaze death metal record. And these guys are great. They're from Detroit. Like I said, it's their 10th record. When I got COVID this year, this helped get me through it. It sounded as... I don't know. I felt so miserable. I'm not going to say it sounded as miserable as I felt, but it was kind of there, you know. So if you're in that mood, please check out Temple of Void from my 20th best album of the year.
Solid pick. All right, mine is a split EP on Hex Records. It is Multicult and Childbite. This is a great split LP.
Yep.
Multicult is fantastic. I would say they're like a little bit on the Gang of Four-ish side, and Childbite, more punk rock, but man, each song kicks ass, and it's a really, really good split LP.
Okay, my number 19 is The Overload by Yard Act. Dang, The Fall, Gang of Four, great bass playing, kind of a monotone rapping singer, but I really like it. The songs Overload, Rich, Quarantine the Sticks. There's a lot of really catchy tunes on this and some great bass playing. And I listened to it quite a bit this year. Yard Act, The Overload from Leeds.
Very witty vocal style.
Yeah, clever lyrics.
Yeah, very clever lyrics.
I look forward to hearing more from Yard Act, and they are my number 19.
All right, for me, it's going to be number 19 is Wormrot, Hiss. Man, these guys are fucking serious, dude.
Some hardcore, huh?
Hardcore. They've got great videos to go along with this record as well, but great fucking blast beat hardcore. A lot of fun. I think they're out of Singapore. Anyway, but yeah, Wormrot, fast, technical, heavy stuff.
All right, and at number 18 from Fargo, North Dakota, Maul with Seraphic Punishment. I am excited about this death metal band. This is one of the newer death metal bands that I'm really excited about. I totally regret not seeing them. I was really tired. I had to go to work later that day. They were the only band I'd heard of on like one of those 15 band package to deals. And I was just too tired to make it out. Their live footage looks so good. I love that cover. Seraphic Punishment. They look like they're a ton of fun live, and this is an exciting album that I love to rock out to. Maul from Fargo, North Dakota.
Hell yeah.
I believe it's their second album.
Fucking solid. All right, my number 18 is A Bath, Dread Reaver. Man, just the purveyor of black metal. This record slays in every way. You can get into a really fucking heavy groove with these guys. What can you say about A Bath? He's a legend. But yeah, this is my solid number 18
Yeah, from
pick.
Immortal, his third solo album. Oh my god. So I'm looking for my next one.
Mine is King's X.
Oh, wow. Cool, there you go.
All right. Okay, 17. Toby already talked about it. For me, I bumped mine a few up from Toby, but I really did enjoy King's X so much. at Come and Take It Live when we saw them.
They were so good.
They were so good.
I probably should have had them higher.
Yeah, they're all such nice guys too. What a sweet band, and just professionals all the way. And this is just a great record that it's very memorable.
My 17th favorite album, and I talked about whether it was going to make the list because it came out very early in the year, is Seize the Day, Carpe Diem from Saxon. This is some classic metal in the best style of classic Iron Maiden. And like I said, if you're frustrated by the last Iron Maiden album and wanted something more concise with catchier tunes that you could relate to, a lot of good history subjects on here, and it's always inspiring to see a band is seasoned as Saxon fucking killing it like they are here. So Carpe Diem from Saxon is my number 17.
Cool, let's keep that one out. So my number 17 is gonna be Dark Throne, Astral Fortress. Jesus Christ, these guys have been around forever, but they keep doing what they do best, and that's providing very heavy fucking death metal. And it's just these two guys, but they kill it in every way. So Dark Throne, Astral Fortress for my number 16.
Okay, my number 16 is the veteran death metal band from Yonkers, Immolation, who we got to see open for Cannibal Corpse. They were great. Immolation, Acts of God. This is a solid album. There's a lot of good songs on here. Or, geez, I don't even know where to start. Man, but yeah, give it a listen. This is an awesome album. Yeah, Acts of God, Immolation. All right,
they kill.
Number 16.
All right, number 15 for me, a band you guys may never have heard of before, Napalm Death.
Yeah.
Resentment is always seismic, a final throw of throws. What can I say? A more quality work by Napalm Death. It's everything that you'd hoped it would be. These guys just never disappoint. They've found that formula that just keeps working for them, and it's not failing at all in this record. So definitely check out Napalm Death. Resentment is always seismic. We got to see these guys. Toby got this autographed actually by Barney.
Yeah.
Where is that
unreadable?
Autograph? Yeah, I don't even know where it's at on this.
Oh, speaking of unreadable autographs, we're going to come to my number 15, and that's from Rochester, New York, Undeath. Here's another new death metal band that I'm very excited about. There's not a weak link in this band. Everyone was saying it. That signature you see is Kyle, the guitar player.
Okay. I can make out the K.
There's a K. It's better than Barney's signature. But yeah. Undeath, and this album is called It's Time to Rise from the Grave. These guys were great live, and I love this album. Oh, and he got this shirt.
Representing
Undeath is a very exciting new death metal band.
I can't wait to see them again. They were kicked ass. You can keep that one out, actually.
Yeah.
All right, my number 14 is going to be Off. Free LSD. What can you say about Off? What bad can you say about these guys? Not much. They've got a kind of new lineup for this. New bass player. Shane McDonald's not in the band anymore, nor is Mario Rubicabla. New drummer also. I don't remember their names right off the bat, but this record is it's a journey, but it's a lot of fun and a lot of great music videos to go along with this as well. But it's classic Keith Morris vocals, and Off Free LSD, my number 14.
Okay, my number 14 is the ultra catchy, ultra fun from the Isle of Man, Wet Leg. This is a fun record. This is a great record. Everything's kind of a jam on here. I like the personalities of the girls, the ladies, and
I like Wet Dream.
Yeah, I mean the hits are great. Oh No's great. Shay's Lounge. There's just it's all hits, and it's fun, and it makes me feel like I'm kind of a teenager in the 80s again. And it's fun. Wet Leg, and the name of the album is Wet Leg, and that is my number 14 favorite album of 2022.
All right, number 13, a local favorite, the veteran Austin, Texas, Austin scenester.
All right, Wes, good going, dude.
John Wesley Coleman. John Wesley Coleman
our
III.
Guy,
John, Kiss Apocalypse, our good friend John Wesley Coleman. Man, I love this so much. These songs can't be any more catchy. Wes definitely shows his stuff in this record. He calls himself a trash poet. I love his vocals, but yeah, definitely check out our local hero, John Wesley Coleman III, Kiss Apocalypse.
All right, that's a great pick. Okay, my 13th, lucky 13th favorite album of 2022 is the second album from Dead Cross 2. Mike Patton and Dave Lombardo and the crew have put out, I believe, a better album than their first album. And Mike Patton's really on a roll with all his, you can't even call them side projects because what's his main project at this point? I mean, you could say what makes the most money,
Right.
Faith No More.
Right.
But this is awesome. Get
Yeah.
it. It's awesome. Give it a listen. There's no stinkers on there. Lots of good songs. Love it, love it. It's number 13, Dead Cross 2.
All right, coming in at number 12 for me. Toby already talked about it, but I'll have to mention it again. It's fucking record Saxon. I thought this was going to be my number one record. Actually, if you watch our videos from out the year, Toby basically draws the line. This is the kind of this is the tilter here. Records could either be better than Saxon or worse than Saxon.
Yeah.
And Toby mentioned that a lot because when this came out, we didn't know if there was going to be anything better, but there were. That's why this is my number 12.
That was the first album I heard this year where I was like, that's going to be on the list.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
So it's solid. It's super fun.
So
and
good.
I read they're already working on their next one.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, here's a band I'm super excited about. We're going to go hardcore here from New York area. Where is it? Anyway, Mind Force with their album, New Lords. Oh, this is so great. This is short to the point hardcore album that has me so excited. And I can't wait to hear more from fucking East Coast hardcore juggernaut Mind Force. Classic 80s style fucking mosh pit hardcore. I love this band. Mind Force, get this album. If you're hardcore.
If you're hardcore, it'll make you want to do a karate kick.
You are hardcore unless you live hardcore.
That's true. That's right. NYHC. All right. My number 11 is going to be Satan. These guys have been around since like 83. Satan, Earth Infernal. Fuck yeah. This record kills. Every song is a hit. I mean, they sound fantastic, and I just don't have any more good things to say about these guys. Like Luciferic is a great song. 12 Infernal Lords. The first time I put this on, I only listened to it once, and I was like already humming these songs in my sleep. It's fucking catchy as hell. Satan, you won't be disappointed. And if you hold it up into a mirror, it still spells Satan.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a logo.
Freak out.
All right. My 11th favorite album of 2022 is Voivod, Synchro Anarchy. Some progressive metal. This is like the millionth album for this guy, like 18th album for Voivod. And it's so good. It might be my favorite Voivod album. But like I said, I like it better than their classic 80s stuff. You know, that's all the reissue stuff on the right.
Oh, sorry.
But man, Voivod really got me on this early release. I saw they did an EP later in the year, but I never saw that one. But do yourself a favor if you haven't already heard Synchro Anarchy by Voivod and check that out because it's my 11th favorite album of 2022.
Awesome record. Okay, coming in at number 10 for Sean. Gwar, The New Dark Ages. I never fucking ever thought I would be having a Gwar record in my top 10 until I heard this motherfucking piece of, it's not vinyl, but this CD. Jesus, you know, like it sucks that we lost
Odorous
Arungus a
Dave
few years
Brockie.
ago, Dave Brockie. But I gotta say, the replacement, Balzac, the Destroyer,
Brutus Beefcake,
Brutus
whatever,
Berserker,
yeah.
whatever the fuck his name is. He sounds like fucking Kevin Dubrow, and this is like a rock opera record. Epic fucking record. If you're thinking you're gonna hear like Hello or Scumdogs of the Universe, you're wrong, because this is a reformulated War.
It's way more rock than that.
This is like Judas Priest. This is like Quiet Riot.
It's a rock. It's a party rock.
It's a party rock album, and you won't be disappointed with the new Gwar record. And don't be afraid to tell everyone that you're listening to Gwar now, because they're kick ass. All right.
Here's something, if it's any indicator of how much I liked my 10th favorite album, because Sean just talked about it, and I bought it on vinyl because
it's kills.
It's Satan.
So good.
All right, fucking Earth Infernal from Satan. Here's the packaging.
Whoa,
It's
wow.
on Metal Blade Records.
Look at
and
that. Fucking.
It came with some like beer colored vinyl, and Shelly, one of our best viewers, Shelly, my girlfriend, gave me a gift certificate for Christmas. And I went and I was like, I got to get something at Love Wheel from my top 10. And when I saw this,
They had this at Love Wheel? Awesome.
they had it.
Love Wheel Records kicks ass.
So I picked it up. So I have 2 copies of Satan, Earth Infernal, because it's my 10th favorite record of 2022.
Great record. Okay, number 9 for me. We've broken the top 10, but coming in now, we're whittling it down to the top 1 or top 5, or the best record of the year, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, we saw these guys at Empire Control Room.
They killed it.
Boris, Heavy Rocks. This is their second record this year.
Take it out of the sleeve.
Boris, Heavy Rocks. Man, listen.
These songs killed it live.
Look, you never know what to
awesome.
Yeah, you don't know what to expect with Boris. I wasn't into their record that they put out before that this year called W, but man, I'm into fucking Heavy Rocks because it's like Melvin's meets just like kick your fucking face in heavy rock, stoner rock, great shit. Check them out. Yeah. What's the guitar player's name? Anyway, yeah, she's awesome. She's
Look it up, man.
Yeah, she has YouTube videos of herself like playing all her different guitars and amps. Yata, I think her name was. So anyway.
Oh man.
Boris.
Okay, never thought this band would be in my top 10, but here they are, number 9, Queensryche with Digital Noise Alliance.
Fuck yeah.
You cannot deny this fucking album. I love it.
Yes.
Like, part of me is like, this was on so many other top lists of people who loved it at the end of the year that I was like, I don't really need to plug Queensryche. But the truth is, when you put it on, you can't deny this record. It's fucking awesome. It's easily my favorite Queensryche album, and it's the only one I've ever bought. But I loved it. And it's number 9, Queensryche.
Who would have thought?
Who'd have thunk it? They're on there.
Yeah.
Their 4th album with Todd Latour singing Digital Noise Alliance. It's got so many good songs in there. Lost in Sorrow, that's a good one. So many good ones. Anyway, The Forest, Queensryche, Digital Noise Alliance.
All right, coming in at number 8 for me, Viagra Boys, Cave World. Look, they have this
So
formula
good.
now. They know what they're doing. These guys are consummate musicians. Just a fun record. A lot of funny, witty vocals that have to deal with everything from punk rock to being a silly boyfriend to doing drugs. But man, love these guys. Just a really good time through and through with this entire fucking record. Every song is so much fun.
Okay, my number 8, Sean already talked about it, but one of my all-time favorite bands, one of my favorite bands to see live, Napalm Death, brought it really hard this year with Resentment Is Always Seismic, A Final Throw of Throws. And if you think it's outtakes from their previous album, Throws of Joy, it's not. Even though it seems like that from the title, it's so good. These guys, in my mind, they've been on a roll since The Code is Red, Long Lives the Code. So that's like fucking 8 albums straight. And they have like, 18 albums, but I love Napalm Death, and I like the avant-garde direction they're kind of going, and I love this album. It's so quality. Fucking Resentment Is Always Seismic from Napalm Death, my 8th favorite album of 2022.
All right, number 7, Escuela Grind, Memory Theater. Holy fucking shit! Escuela Grind, get the fuck out of here!
Yeah.
These guys are the nicest people. Toby and I actually got to see them open up for Exhumed
They
and
really
Vitriol
brought it.
and at Come and Take It.
Brought it.
They fucking brought it, dude. These girls and guy like just rip
Killed
shit up.
it.
Grindcore, in your face, fucking just
Grindcore, death
high
metal.
energy.
Hybrid.
Just across the
Female
board,
fun
these
is
guys
so
are amazing.
good, so
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
so good.
And thanks for signing this, Katarina, I believe her name is.
Yeah,
the lead singer.
I got 3. I got everyone except the bass player.
Yeah, so
And
there you
he
go.
fist bumped me.
Yep,
All right.
sweet guys.
Okay, so my top local release and my number 7 favorite album of the year is Rebirth Return, the new album from Pleasure Venom. Oh my god, I love
Holy
this album.
shit!
We only reviewed it on our last show. It is still so fresh to me, but I
So
can't
happy.
say enough good things about this record. It is some screechy, angular punk rock. It kind of reminds me of Red Ants and a few other things, but I love this band. I think this album is great, and it's my number 7 favorite album from Austin, Texas, Pleasure Venom with Rebirth Return.
Solid. All right, coming in at number 6 and coming straight out of Australia, the 3-piece, The Chats, get fucked, mate. Get fucked. Holy shit, The Chats, so fun, so much fun. These guys are just...
That's a fun record.
As punk rock as you can be. Great time, great song titles, 6 Liter GTR. These guys sing about beer and bars, so how much more punk rock can you get? Check out The Chats. That's for my number 6, The Chats, get fucked.
My 6th favorite album of the year, 2022, is Escuela Grind with Memory Theater. I think me and Sean are right on par with this one. What, you had a 7th or something?
Yep,
Yeah,
number 7.
so yeah, number 6, Escuela Grind. I am so excited about this band. I got their first album right over there. I bought it from them at the show, and it is also just incredibly great. These guys, they really brought it home live. That show with Exhumed and Vitriol and Castrated. What a package tour. That was my favorite package tour of the year.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Okay, Escuela Grind, so good. Such a great band, great people, so great live. I couldn't recommend them anymore. Love Escuela Grind. Number 6.
All right, number 5 for me. Out of England, Conan, Evidence of Immortality. Motherfucking Conan. I don't know what else to say about this, but if you're looking to, if you're into sleep, if you're into fucking heavy stoner-ass rock, look no further than Conan, Evidence of Immortality. Some great videos on YouTube with this record also, but these guys check all the boxes for me as far as stoner rock goes, so... give it a listen.
That's a great sounding record.
Conan, Evidence of Immortality.
My 5th favorite album of 2022 is the progressive hardcore, psychedelic hardcore sounds of classic Off with Free LSD.
Woo!
Oh, where do you have this?
I had Off it was hard. I had them at 14.
14. Okay, well, it's on both our lists, so it doesn't suck. It's my number 5. This is such a fun, great record. Can't say enough about it. Off, sounds great. Free LSD, my 5th favorite record of 2022. You know what you're getting with Off.
Hell yeah. So
all
fun.
right.
Can you hand me a Pleasure Venom?
Hell yeah.
Because I'm asking Toby to hand me Pleasure Venom.
I do.
I got fucking Pleasure Venom at number 4. And they're from Austin. And I'm so stoked to get to see these guys.
And neither of us have seen them.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm gonna be fucking sniffing these guys out to figure out where they're playing next because, like Toby said, man, this is some groundbreaking, fun punk rock, avant-garde, out of left field. Everything that I'm hoping to everything that I expect to hear, but I didn't hear, and so pleasantly surprised about this whole record. I don't know how else to say it. You gotta fucking hear it. It's a lot of fun.
Do yourself a favor.
They're my number 1 Austin
Pleasure
band.
Venom,
Yeah,
Rebirth,
in my
Return.
top 25.
Okay, my number 4 favorite record, one of my most consistent bands that's been in my favorites every year pretty much because they're so prolific, is Dark Throne with Astral Fortress. Oh my god, I love this record. It's so fucking great. We're really getting into the stuff that I'm just creaming over here, you know? So, I mean, jeez. What a great, jeez. Dark Throne keeps getting different and better. I love the direction they're going. They slow it down a little bit on some of this, but do yourself a favor and check it. And it looks like they have something else coming out, and I'm not sure if it's old stuff or some comp or something, because it seems like this just came out in the summer, right? Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, Astral Fortress. This is a record that's universally popular among all my friends. It seems like everyone who's heard this one just kind of loves it. Yeah. So Astral Fortress by Dark Throne. Number 4.
So good. Okay, all right, top 3. I'm coming in at number 3 with the OCs, A Foul Form. Fuck me, man. This is just such a great time. Great punk rock. I know they change up their formula from record to record, but man, if you're looking for dirty fucking punk rock, look no further than fucking OCs, A Foul Form. I missed them. They played twice this year, and they sold out both shows. Couldn't get an opportunity to get in there, but I won't make the same mistake and wait too late before the tickets sell out next time. But A Foul Form by the OCs.
Okay, for my number 3, Sean, pass me that last CD. The OCs, A Foul Form, number 3.
We fucking nailed it.
This is both of our 3rd favorite record of the year. The OCs. officially the third greatest album of this year from 8/12/22. Man, I love the direction they did on this. They cover some rudimentary peni. It's abrasive. It's angular. It's punk. It's like early '80s gothic hardcore punk. I love the sound they're going on this. Didn't see the show. Great album, short and sweet, and there's no stinkers on it. And we both agree that it's the third best album of this year, 2022.
It kills.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Number 2 for Sean. Toby already talked about them, and we saw them. Fucking Undeath, man.
Let's take it out of the cover.
Take it out of that goddamn jewel case because it's too shiny. But Undeath, it's time to rise from the grave. Look, as soon as I heard this, I just knew that this was gonna be in my top 5. These guys are death metal, but hey, you haven't heard all the best death metal. When you hear Undeath, you're gonna fucking say to yourself, "Wow." I am so happy that I came upon these guys because every song is so fun. Look, they don't follow the formula, but that's great because these guys are aces at playing death metal and making you rock
Dude,
out.
everyone in this band rocks.
So talented.
I was on front row watching them, and everyone rules in this band.
I'm so happy we got to see these guys. So fucking do yourself a favor. We keep saying that, but that's the quote of the day. Is do yourself a favor, buy all these records, but definitely buy Undeath. It's time to rise from the grave.
It's time to rise from the grave.
Number
from
2.
Rochester, Undeath. Now, Sean has already talked about this one. It's my number 2. Viagra Boys. I didn't think it'd be this high. But tell you what, I was driving down to Houston on Christmas, and I knew this would be like in the top 12 or something, right? And then I popped it in, and I didn't take it off for like 3 hours. I love the disco sound. I love the bass. It's got depth. It's got depth. I gotta hand it to this. At first I didn't like it as much as their last album, but it's every bit as good. And Welfare Jazz, I don't know. Welfare Jazz is awesome. That was my favorite.
So
I think
good.
that was
your number 1 of 2021, right?
Was it?
Or Idols.
2022? God, it was up there.
Yeah.
Anyway, fucking Viagra Boys. Number 2. What did you have it at?
I had Viagra Boys at number 8, so not too far off.
Okay,
Yeah,
awesome.
made my top 10.
And here comes Sean with his number 1.
And don't we have the same number 1?
We do.
All right, look at this. We're coming in together. Yeah, Soul Glow. I mean, woo! Go ahead, Toby. Let's talk about Soul Glow.
This is a fucking important album, and you should get it. Diaspora Problems by Soul Glow. Oh my God.
God damn it.
They've got it so going on here. It came out in March, 3/25. Neither of us saw them when they played. It was very DIY kind of show and oversold, and too many people for my taste. But oh my God, you got to get this record. I was listening to it driving back from Houston, and I didn't want my drive to end because this record is so goddamn good, you know?
It's incredible.
As it goes, man, 5 years of my family.
Jump or get jumped? Get the fuck out of here.
Gold Chain Punk, who's going to beat my ass. Driponomics. Spiritual Level Gang Shit. Oh my God.
Dude.
Anyway, it's 1989 again.
It is, man.
Soul Glow.
I put this on and I want to run full speed face first into a brick wall because it's just fucking high energy. These guys are super talented. The guitar playing is fucking immaculate. And just the production is ridiculous. I would say it's groundbreaking. I mean,
It's
you've
great.
heard this type of music before, but you haven't heard Soul Glow fucking do this type of music before. Diaspora Problems by Soul Glow. Please, if anything, get this one.
We agree.
Yeah.
The number 1 winner of the year is Soul Glow.
Soul Glow.
Woo-hoo!
I kind of felt it. Like after Saxon was the
Soul Glow became the record to beat early on.
It really did.
And for a hot second, I was sure it was OCs.
Yeah.
But there's a little more depth on Soul Glow. There's more things going on. Like the OCs is a short, sweet album of we're going to hit you over the head doing this style, and they mix it up a little bit, but this is varied and there's a ton of shit and then it's got depth and there's a lot going on.
These were the
Like,
kings to beat.
me.
This was the scale, the tipping point, the grade of all of the records either fell in front or behind this, but no one really got in front of it. So yeah, Soul Glow takes the cake for both of us.
All right, so the winner, Soul Glow 2022. Congratulations,
Yay,
Soul
Soul
Glow.
Glow!
All right. So now we're going to talk about some of our favorite reissue stuff. We're going to start at number 5 on the reissues.
Yeah, number 5. We'll do that.
Okay, let's get your number 5.
Let me find it. Let's see.
Oh yeah, so old stuff that people put out. There's my. Oh, that's a good one.
So
I'm glad Sean put this because this is really important record. There's the extra album that came with the Clash Combat Rock reissue, and what was the name of the album?
the People's.
The People's.
Well, right here,
something.
the People's Hall
People's Hall.
Special Edition.
The unreleased Clash album. Man, I regretted not putting this on my best reissues because this is a very important record. Like you have to get it if you're a Clash fan.
Man,
you know.
Yeah. And you're gonna say to yourself like, I can't believe I've never heard some of this shit, but it is so good. It's like Toby said, so important.
But you gotta buy it doesn't come by itself. You gotta buy it. So it gets dark points for you have to buy Combat Rock, which is the album you most likely already have besides London Calling.
And listen, ranking,
Which is fine. Sounds great. The remix of Combat Rock sounds great.
and they also put out some stuff with Ranking Roger this year, also that you can find
that stuff's awesome.
on Spotify, and
yeah,
it's
he
super
shows
amazing.
up on here.
Yeah.
Ranking Roger is great. Okay, my number 5 is the Wire demos, the studio demos from 77, 78.
Yeah.
Wired, Not About to Die. This is great. If you're a Wire fan, you have to get it. You know some of these songs from
Super
Chairs Missing and 154. But it's great to hear the early versions of them, and Wire is one of my all-time favorite bands, and Not About to Die from Wire. It's the early stuff. All right.
So my number 4 in reissues is going to be Jimi Hendrix and the Experience from the Los Angeles Forum, April 26, 1969. Hey, I think we've said it before in our review of this, but listen, this is Jimmy, probably not at his best, but at his best.
It's
Compared to anyone
recorded.
else that will ever fucking play live music. This is like,
it's
get out of town, man. Jimi Hendrix, like, what can you
Yeah.
say? It sounds great. There's a really fun story about Billy Gibbons being in the crowd at this show because they were all moving sidewalks, were on tour with the Experience at this time. Anyway, this sounds fantastic. Please listen to this. Lot of banter, lot of solos, a lot of free-form and like fucked up stuff's going on in here, but it's all a fun time. So like, check it out.
Okay, my 4th favorite reissued retro is a tribute to the Go-Go's called "If You Gotta Go 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 Now" on the reactivated Sympathy for the Record Industry. Worth it just for the fastbacks and I mean a ton of other stuff. It's just a solid. I love the Go-Go's. They came out at just when I was in 5th or 6th grade, and man, I had a huge crush on Jane Wheedlin, and I love Beauty and the Beat, Vacation. I still listen to Go-Go's, and this is a beautifully done tribute record. So I don't know if it's quite a reissue, but I get the feeling some of the tracks aren't that new, but oh boy, if you can get your hands on this, If You Gotta Go, 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 Go Now, from Sympathy for the Record Industry, tribute to the Go-Go's, my 4th favorite retro release.
All right, my number 3 retro release is going to be Neil Young and the Restless El Dorado.
That is a good record.
This is so fucking good.
It's
this
great.
was recorded in 1989, and they just decided to put this out. We reviewed a lot of...
It was released in Japan in '89.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it didn't come out here, because I remember hearing some of those songs on KLBJ, and they were like, this on his new Japanese-only record, you know?
Yeah, but look, man, I love Neil Young, and I just if you're into Neil Young,
I love Neil Young. I learned how to play a guitar from Neil Young Decade Songbook.
Yeah, but definitely we thought this was Neil Young and the what's his other backing band?
Crazy Horse.
We thought this was Neil Young and Crazy Horse, like even in I think the review that we did for this, but it's actually him and the Restless, which is 2 other guys. But yeah, this is so good.
That's a good record.
Fucking check it out.
Okay, so we didn't review this year, but I just got hip to this series, and I just got number 3 and 4 of more Boss Black Rockers. This is all black rockabilly records from the 50s and 60s. And I gotta say, I immediately bought a bunch more of this series because the earlier ones are called Boss Black Rockers. Or it's more Boss Black Rockers. Okay, so this is 3 and 4. The original series goes up to 9. They're beautifully packaged. I would say this series so far, to me, you could compare it with Nuggets, Pebbles, Back from the Grave. I don't care. It's so solid, and the remastering they've done of all of these songs is so good, and I can't say enough about this series. I want all of them. So there has to be at least.
I have 9.
You have number 9 of the original series, and this is the second. So I think that goes up to 9. So there has to be at least 13 of these albums. Anyway, I just got hip to it, and these two just came out. And I really dig it.
Little Victor Music. Go to Little Victor
Music. This series is so good.
Yeah.
It's so. I've heard a few of these songs. Like, we haven't reviewed this yet, but like the Fabulous Thunderbirds, and I've heard some of these songs played by white blues bands, and it's good to hear the originals. Oh man, Scatman Crothers had records. You don't get a name like Scatman from acting.
You get it from rock and roll.
You get it from rocking, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So I got more of these over there. Oh wait, here. Keep holding that up.
But definitely go to littlevictorrecords.com, littlevictormusic.com, because man, Little Victor is a musician.
Yeah,
in
this
his own
is from
right.
the original series. This is volume 1. So this is the original one. Man, I can't say enough good things about this series. Go. If you want to know anything about the history of rock and roll, you've got to get these Boss Black Rockers and more Boss Black Rockers. It's just phenomenal packaging, phenomenal series that I just got hip to. So this one probably isn't from this year, but these two are. So that's my number 3. It could easily be. This is just a gold mine of good shit. All right.
So my number 2 for reissues is going to be out of San Antonio, the Crayolas. Happy Go Lucky. My God.
Oh my God.
Look, I never really listened to the Crayolas before this, and I'm so happy Toby picked this up because it's one of my favorite records of the year. It's so fun. And didn't you get to see them? Or you saw the...
Yeah, I saw them open for Billy Bremner's Rock Files.
Wow.
From Rock Pile at Antone's, and they had a couple of their sons in the band. I got a signature somewhere on there.
Cool.
Yeah.
But listen, if you like Sam the Sham and the Fair, if you just love
The
great
best
60s.
tradition. Oh man, and I forgot to plug. They have a Christmas single. It's like I Want to Be Your Boyfriend, but oh man, I forgot to plug it. It's really good. Anyway, all the Crayola stuff is good. And spoiler, keep this out. All right, so my number 2 favorite reissue product, King B. Oh my God, this is like the first Dead Moon album. It doesn't have Tootie and Andrew, but if you're a Dead Moon fan, you have to get this. There was so far only a single had been released, and there are hardly any copies of it. And this is Tootie Cole put together her late husband Fred Cole, he had been in bands before this, like the Lollipop Shop, but this is the first one where he played guitar, and this is from the classic punk era, and it's the first Fred Cole songs where he sang and played guitar, and it's so important, it's so great. And King B, my second favorite reissue product of 2022.
Keep that out.
All right. Now, it's our first favorite reissue product of 2022.
All right. I'm just going to, trail Toby here. I'll pick it right back up. King B, what more do I have to say? We fucking love this record. Again, huge Dead Moon fan. Fred Cole, one of the nicest human beings to ever pick up guitar. I'm so happy that this is here and it's relevant. And if you have any type of fascination with Dead Moon, if you're a fan, or any of the other bands that Fred was in and Tootie, check this out. I can't tell you how fun it is, and just how much, like, I've always wanted another Dead Moon record to come out since Fred's passing, but this is the second best thing that could ever happen. So, King B.
My number one favorite retro reissue is Sean's number 2,
What?
Crayola's
What?
Happy Go Lucky. Oh, this is a fucking gold mine. Did I already say that about the other one? Oh, I said, but anyway, oh shit, this band is great. So polished, this is just, why isn't this on par with, like, Elvis Costello or anything from the era? You know, these guys would say maybe it's because they're from San Antonio, but I don't, it's so good. Jeez. What a great record.
Man.
You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're
what a
on the
hidden
same
gem.
page. Our 1 and 2s are, you got to get them out. So here's the big winners on the retro reissues. Crayola's and King B. All right. So our big winners, where's that Soul Glow?
Oh, man.
Oh,
I might have put it down.
You got it down there?
Nope.
No, I put it down here. Here we go. So here's our big winners. Okay, so for the outro, keep in mind, if you're leaving, going down to the record store, here's what we need. Oh, Toby and Sean said this stuff was good.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
We love the Toby Sean record review show. We're going to buy these.
Oh, my God. And more Boss Black Rockers.
And Undeath.
And Undeath.
Wow.
And okay. God, should we even get in honorable mentions? Do you have honorable mentions? Are we good?
Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah.
I'm good. There was some other stuff I liked, but there we go. So we got to. It's anticlimactic if we get to all the. I've got a lot of honorable mentions.
Yeah, I don't want to go into honorable mentions after I've already named my number one. No one should supersede fucking Soul Glow and
Soul Glow.
Yeah,
And
goddamn.
the Crayolas.
King B.
King B.
So good. Well,
OCs.
fucking please.
The big winners. All right.
We were watching Benny Hill before this, so we're all jazzed up on sexy comedy, old men perverts. Hey, thanks for watching us over this past year. I can't wait for.
We've
records
got
that
a
are
bunch of
coming out
stuff
this year.
coming up.
Yeah.
Country Killers, Iggy Pop, and a bunch. And we'll be back before you know it. But thanks for sticking with us all year. We've had a lot of fun. And 2022 was a good year for music, whether you were paying attention or not. But if you weren't paying attention,
Watch this show.
this is a good one for you to watch.
We'll pay attention. So you don't have to. We pay attention, so you don't have to. That's a great.
Yeah. Isn't that the scrubbing bubbles?
Yeah.
You don't have to. That
That's
commercial
right.
used to scare the shit out of me when I was a kid because I thought they were all dying when they would go down the drain.
You used to scare me as the Crest cavity guys. We make holes in teeth.
Oh, yeah.
Remember those guys? I was like, fuck that. These guys are freaky.
You weren't around for the what's that? When a Stranger Calls.
No.
That movie. That had great commercial. All right.
What are we doing?
Hot dogs.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't put your head up on my wall like I told you, baby, you can't eat no more. Can't eat no more. Eat no more hot dogs. Well, I'm gonna take your head and put it on the wall. Well, come on, baby, don't you be dead. Want that head, I want it tonight. Cut that head up at 8:30.